Daily English Talks.
English conversation. Meeting someone for the first time.
Hi, excuse me. Is this seat taken, or do you mind if I sit here while I wait for the workshop to start?
Not at all. Please go ahead and sit, because I was just looking around and realizing I don't know anyone here yet.
That actually makes me feel better since this is my first time attending an event like this and I was feeling a little nervous.
I completely understand because I felt the same way when I walked in this morning and saw so many unfamiliar faces.
By the way, my name is Emma and I recently moved to the city for work, so everything still feels very new to me.
Nice to meet you, Emma. My name is Daniel, and I've lived here for a few years, though I still enjoy meeting new people.
That's great, because knowing someone local always helps, especially when you're trying to adjust to a new environment.
I'm happy to help if you need recommendations, since I remember how confusing it was when I first moved here myself.
Thank you. That's really kind of you. And may I ask what brings you to this workshop today?
I'm here because I want to improve my communication skills, since my job requires a lot of teamwork and presentations.
That sounds interesting, and I'm actually here for a similar reason, because I want to feel more confident speaking with others.
It's nice to hear that we share the same goal, because learning is always easier when you don't feel alone.
I agree, and talking with you already makes me feel more comfortable than I did just a few minutes ago.
I'm glad to hear that because starting a conversation can sometimes be the hardest part of meeting someone new.
That's very true, especially when you're not sure how the other person will react or respond.
Fortunately, most people here seem friendly, and the atmosphere feels welcoming despite the large crowd.
Yes, I noticed that too, and it makes me excited about what we might learn today.
Speaking of learning, what kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking?
I work as a marketing assistant, and my role often involves teamwork, which is why communication is so important for me.
That makes sense, because clear communication can really make a difference in how successful a team becomes.
Absolutely. And how about you? What field are you working in right now?
I'm a project coordinator, so my day is usually filled with meetings and discussions with different departments.
That sounds challenging, but also very interesting because you probably learn something new every day.
It is challenging, but I enjoy it, especially when projects come together and everyone works smoothly as a team.
I really admire that because teamwork can sometimes be difficult when people have different ideas and personalities.
That's true, but I believe listening carefully helps solve many problems before they grow bigger.
I like that perspective, and I think it's something I should practice more in my daily life.
We all have room to improve, which is why attending events like this can be so helpful.
Definitely. And I'm actually glad I decided to come today instead of staying at home and overthinking it.
I know that feeling well, because taking the first step is often the most difficult decision to make.
It really is, but meeting you has already made the experience worthwhile.
I feel the same way because it's always nice to have a friendly conversation before things officially begin.
By the way, have you attended workshops like this before, or is this your first one as well?
I've attended a few in the past, but each one feels different because of the people you meet.
That's comforting to hear because it means every experience can be unique and meaningful.
Exactly, and sometimes the connections you make are just as valuable as the lessons you learn.
I completely agree, and I'm already happy we crossed paths today.
Me too, and hopefully we can support each other during the activities and discussions.
I would really like that, especially since it's easier to participate when you know someone nearby.
Then let's consider ourselves workshop partners for today, at least until it ends.
That sounds like a great plan, and it definitely makes me feel more relaxed.
I'm glad, because learning should feel exciting rather than stressful.
Exactly. And with the positive mindset, I think we can get a lot out of this session.
I couldn't agree more, and I'm looking forward to hearing different ideas from everyone here.
Me too, because listening to different perspectives often helps us grow personally and professionally.
That's a great way to look at it, and I think it will make today even more enjoyable.
I'm really glad we started talking because it turned what could have been an awkward wait into a pleasant moment.
Sometimes all it takes is a simple greeting to turn strangers into friendly acquaintances.
That's so true. And it reminds me not to be afraid of starting conversations in the future.
I feel the same way, and interactions like this remind me why communication skills matter so much.
It looks like the workshop is about to begin, and I'm actually feeling excited instead of nervous now.
I noticed that too, and I'm happy we had this chance to talk before everything started.
Thank you for the pleasant conversation because it really helped boost my confidence.
You're very welcome. And thank you as well for being open and friendly from the start.
I hope we can stay in touch after today and maybe attend another workshop together.
I would like that because it's always nice to learn alongside someone familiar.
Great. Maybe we can exchange contact information once the session is over.
That sounds perfect. And I'm glad our first meeting turned out so well.
Me too. And meeting you has made my first experience here very positive.
Likewise, Emma, and I'm looking forward to learning, sharing, and keeping in touch after today.